Yeah.
literally. So just talk a little bit too about, I mean, you had both your sons had to go through some adversity. Bob physical, Dan, a little, he had, had some issues at Seton Hall. He had to work through. Still a 1,000-point scorer, but both as a dad, like you talked a little bit about their adversity. Followed a son and that type of thing.
Yeah, I think they both had, we all go through things in life, and they both had different situations. Danny had some issues with, I think best way to characterize it is performance anxiety. He was constantly putting pressure on himself, and if you put pressure on yourself, you go out and try to hit a golf ball, or you go out and you want to hit a baseball, and you try too hard, you can't perform. You have to relax in sports participation. He couldn't do it. And then Bobby, Bobby had a bad accident which curtailed a career in basketball.
Sure.
But he had, he was just late to the dance, getting into coaching. When Danny went to the college level, they were talking, and all of a sudden he is leaving Florida and moving back up here to get into coaching. It was I think it was something he always thought about. He just didn't know how to get the process started. With Danny started with me right after he finished playing in college. He worked with me for a year, and then he went to Rutgers, and then went to St. Benedict. So he kind of knew he was going to teach and coach, but I don't think he ever thought he was going to do it to college level. I think Danny thought he was going to be a high school coach like me, and he was going to be a history teacher and coach, and it went out. It's been hugely different, and I know Bobby's happy to be back in it, and now both of them. You got to get to the tournament.